From trading card shops to gaming cafes to now tabletop game shops, simulation games are actually bringing out some pretty interesting niches that are really engaging and fun to jump into. And so this is why I'm so intrigued on Tabletop Game Shop Simulator, the demo. So let's jump on in and see what it's all about. Haha. Okay. So it's a different sort of layout when it comes to the city, but it does give some TCG vibes in a way. Collection. Oh, okay. So here we'll have board games, we'll have miniatures, we'll have also like painting and stuff like that. Like I'm guessing like to paint your figurines and all that. And here you have to collect, or you can collect, miniatures. Whereas with TCG, you can collect different cards and have that collection displayed and everything. So that's really neat. Okay. Definitely appreciate that. I've been wondering when someone was going to do a tabletop game shop, so that's really cool. To start selling products, you'll first need to order them. Head to the market store to purchase your first miniature boxes. Add them to your cart, then check out from your cart to arrange delivery. All right, so let's see here. We have miniature packs, Guardian's Army miniature pack, Demon's Army. So everything having to do with this Forge Wars battle. These are all different miniatures. Collector's Edition, Legendary Edition, Collector Edition. Okay. And it looks like the most expensive thing we can purchase is $530. And we get 6 units per box. Good to know. And then there are games, but under games, it's dice, rule books, army books, rules and template boxes. Okay, cool. And then, yep, paint sets. Here we go. Small paint set, small brush set. Very on point. Like, the stuff they have here is definitely stuff you would see at a tabletop game shop, so that's really cool. Like, I've been to a few of them. I've been to a few in Texas, a few in Colorado, a few in Massachusetts, in California, and yeah, you see very certain like specific sets of things, and definitely it would be like the paint sets, the rule books, the miniatures, the dice, all that definitely come into play. So that's really nice to see. Let's see, we have shelves, shop extension, stall. Interesting. Okay. Painting table, gaming table. Okay, so yep, people can game in here as well. Posters you can put up. Oh, the big standees and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Posters and more painting tables. Neat. All right. Yeah, several of the game shops I've been to have been like a variety. Some of them have been more specifically pushed toward like TCG for Magic the Gathering, but other ones have been, have had like a fair variety of stuff, which has been really neat to see. I did go to an official Warhammer shop when I was in LA, and that was really cool. Got a few books and stuff from there. All right, shop level 1 is up at the top right. Time is up in the center. We have $4,000 to our name. So we might as well see what we can buy here. We could buy miniature sets. I'm assuming the red ones mean we can't buy it yet, but gray is what they want us to get. It's like shelf we can get. Your products have been delivered to your store. Retrieve the box, open it, and place the miniatures on a shelf. Then add a price tag. Your customers can then start buying them. Simple enough. Now, there's no crosshair set, but you can go into options, graphics, and then also then set that crosshair up. And now you have that little dot, that little reticle. And this way, you can actually see what you're looking at and making sure that you're placing something where it needs to go. F to grab, hold down E to open, or the left mouse button. And place. Hey, there we go. Trash is there, grab, open. Nice, smooth. Also, I love the fact that it's very clearly indicated that there's no price set, so that's really nice to see. Because each game is a little different. Sometimes they set a base price. Sometimes they'll set like an official market price value. But then other times, you know, they won't have anything, and you have to set it. But it's not always clear which is which. So it's nice to see that that's very clearly indicated. Nice. Yeah, pretty responsive. Simple enough. Ooh, I wonder if this can hold things. It looks like it should, right? Because it's got the shelves in the front. I'm just curious if it actually will. Well, if I take... Okay, so we could take an individual one. And... All right, well, at least these things we can't place here, but maybe something else will unlock for us to place it there. Because that would be nice to actually use that space there. Okay, and then we just open up, I guess. So use cash register. I just want to see how this works. Products, price, total. Okay. We're open. Aw, look at that. They grow up so fast. City Tavern. Yeah, you can't really explore. You're pretty locked into the shop. I'm assuming this will eventually open. Tools. Yep, okay. Is there anything else on this computer? It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be just the store itself. I'll be curious to see where you, like, upgrade things or unlock other things. Because usually you do that, like, through a computer. But this is just the shop itself, so... Not entirely sure. Also, no one's coming. We're open. Did I miss something? Does it want me to buy more stuff? I mean, I'll do it. Yeah, sometimes with these early build demos, they have an issue with the NPCs coming to your shop or to your restaurant or whatever. So I wonder if that's the case with this. Because so far, no one's coming? Yeah, no one yet. Ooh, is he? Okay, finally, jeez. There we go. That. Yes, buy it all. What are you guys doing? What? And they're just... Oh, wait, did I not set the price? Oh, I didn't set the price. Crap. Yep, that would help. Miniature boxes are now available for sale in your store, but you can also open boxes to collect miniature pieces to assemble. Oh, okay. Pick up a box and open it to get its pieces. There we go. Forgot about the prices. Here I am going, yeah, it's clearly marked. That's great. Then I don't actually set it. I got distracted, which is very easy for me. So it looks like you can't pull units out of the boxes. You have to put them on a shelf, and then you can individually grab them. So that's interesting. Hi there. How's it going? Welcome on in. All right, let's see. So, no, I don't want to move it. There we go. 35.20. Change to give 64. Okay, so people will just walk out as well. You know, fair enough. Because in some games, no matter what, they'll purchase. It's just depending on how much they'll purchase. Let's see. Unless the price is way too high. But then usually you get an indication, but we didn't get one for that guy, so... Not sure. Hopefully this game will have a lot of customization for your shop, because I think that'll be a big draw for people. How's it going? Ooh, okay, so credit card. Hey, nice and simple. Thank you. 35.20. Yeah, I like the interface for the register. Very clean, straight to the point. So 70.40. 960 back. Very responsive too, which is nice. Okay, let's see. Do we have anything else that we can unlock? I think it was just the one miniature set. And then the shelf, right? That's all I'm seeing. Okay. Hello. 35.20. Thank you. I want to open up one of these. Take. Oh, okay, yep. So you have to... interesting. So you have to open up, I guess, maybe different pieces, different boxes for different pieces? Or is this the full... Oh, no, this is the full miniature. Okay, cool. Oh, it's not. Oh, interesting. So you get a box and you get random pieces that go to different things. And eventually you have to open up enough where you can then finish the full miniature. And then it looks like you can paint it. Oh, that's neat. Okay, so like we have the arm with the sword and the pants or the leggings here for the fort defender, helm for the footman, the arm for the skeletal spearman, and so forth. Cool. Okay. That's definitely not how it would sell in the real world, I feel like, but I think for a game mechanic, that makes sense. Hey, all right, shop level 2. So as we level up, more things will become available to us. So paint pack small, paint table, and paintbrush pack. Say that 10 times fast. Oh, and you can use the numpad. Brilliant. 35.20. $35.20 once again. Thank you. Yeah, I love going to board game shops. And if my partner and I were able to play with more people, we definitely would have a lot of board game nights, but really hasn't happened yet, unfortunately. And my partner's family's nearby, so, you know, we could do stuff with them, but they never really like the same complex board games that we do. You know what? Actually, we don't need that shelf. Let's get rid of the shelf. Painting table, painting brush. Cool. Purchase. Hello. Yeah, we have a 5-year-old too, but he's just not old enough for the board games that we have. We did get a few for him, though. We have... Oh, what do we have for him? We have Chutes and Ladders, a Spider-Man version, which he really loves. And then we have Don't Break the Ice, which was a classic from when I was a kid. I'm trying to remember what other ones we got him. He has several now. He has like a big Spidey and Friends like puzzle, which is made out of like foam. So it's really huge, and you kind of, squeeze all the pieces together and showcases off Spidey and all of his friends on it. So kind of neat. He likes it a lot. Oh, that's cool. I like the layout of it too. Wait, KF... Oh, KFG? Huh, okay. Well, so far, I do like the variety that I'm seeing of products that we can sell. I'm really intrigued to see people actually using the painting tables. Hopefully that's a thing. Hello, hello. 3520. $105.60. Oh yeah. 94.40. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. They're actually painting them. That's so cool. Okay, I'm a fan of that. That is really, really neat. Cool. Very impressed by that. Boom. Boom. Ooh, nice effects, too. Nice sound effects and visual effects. It feels like you're almost opening up a loot box. It's addictive. Hey, we actually have pants for the Infernal Warlock now. And the head, okay. Fort Defender has a shield, finally. Nice. I'd love to actually finish up one of these pieces for this episode here. Just to see what it's like. Wow, alright, level 3. So now we have Demon's Army Small, Guardian's Army Small. We can extend the shop, and Undead Army Small. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's do 2 more miniatures there. 2, 2, 2. Yeah, so far I like the leveling up system and, you know, being able to expand your repertoire, which is really cool. And again, some good variety as well. That was a fair bit of money, so we got to be careful. They give you a nice amount, though, to start with, so you can really play around in the demo, which is great. I just realized we're going to need more shelves. And there we go. Ah! Okay, so this is the Undead Army miniatures. So we'll do Undead Army on the bottom. It would be nice to know what's in the boxes, because right now there's no indication for what they are. Like here, I'm looking at the box on top here, and I'm like, I have no idea from the outside box. And from the miniature boxes, I also have no idea. I just see the KFG, which I guess is the quote-unquote company for the miniatures. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so those are the same as these. Because I'm sure we wouldn't be able to mix them otherwise. I do like how you receive enough to fill up the shelf. That is quite nice. It's not some weird, awkward number. There we go. Yes, I'm going to need more, well, no, because eventually we'll want to work those down so we have room for other things. So that's fine. I don't think we've sold a paint set yet, have we? Or, well, no, maybe one paintbrush set at least. Okay, we have plenty of those. And let's get another Guardian set. Yeah, I can see this being fairly addictive. I enjoyed the sound effects. They're fun, you know? Got some good energy behind them. Kind of satisfying in a way. People being able to paint their miniatures in store is really cool, and I'd be really interested to see them actually play the games too, see how it's all laid out. I like how you can round 10% down or 10% up as well. That's really nice. TCG has that, and I've been seeing more and more people implement that then for these types of games, which is really cool. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's grab one, open it up. I think we got some duplicates on that. Ooh, a Banshee. That's cool. Footman, Bloodthirsty Ghoul. Yeah, it really seems like they've planned this out quite well. Two of five. So you can see how many parts you have for each thing, which is cool. Looks like everything has five standard parts. Putrid Imp, Legionnaire of the Abyss. Good names, good names. Ooh, okay, Fort Defender's almost done. Wonder if I can get lucky here. Oh, okay. Commander. Fort Defender's so close. Oh, so it's the Skeletal Spearman, Bloodthirsty Ghoul, Tormentor of Souls. Nice. That was my nickname in high school. Anything done yet? Oh, so close. I'm just going to keep going, honestly. I really want to try to finish up at least one to see what that's like. Hey, there we go. You've gathered all the pieces you need to assemble your first miniature. Go to your collection and click the Assemble button. That's right, Fort Defender, let's go. What? I don't know what's going on. What am I doing? Oh, there we go. Okay. Aha. Aha. S score. Interesting. Assault +5. Ooh. So in TCG, they announced that they were going to allow players to actually be able to play the card game soon. And I'm curious if this developer is going to do the same thing for this game, where you can actually play with the miniatures and everything else. Because if they have their own stats, then I would assume so. That's really cool. Ooh, all right. So market price we can see is $55. So it looks like we could also sell the miniature once it's assembled. So keep it for the collection or sell it. I'll be curious to see if they implement trading as well, just like cards. Okay. And I wonder if you can up the value as well. Like if we can paint them or something. Wow, cool. You can collect quite a bit. Now, this is interesting because it says 1 possessed, but then it says 3 out of 5 parts. So we have 3 parts again 3 out of 5 to make a second one, I'm guessing then? So collection. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious on the best score too. I'm not sure what that entails. Like, what does that mean and how do we get a score? we can't paint it here. If we take one, can we open up a paint set and paint? No. Okay. So maybe painting isn't in the demo yet, or in the game yet, even. Because I'd be really intrigued to see how that works. Okay, so how do we end day? Just close? Ah, close and then enter. Okay. Oh, nice. You can see your salaries, your electricity, rent, total painting time, experience gained, products, income. Cool. Paint, total income. So you see a really nice breakdown. We really need to start making some money, though. Yeah, I wasn't too sure how this game was going to play out, but so far it's a stable build. I'm not coming across major bugs. There's a nice variety of products and some pretty interesting mechanics thus far. And I can see the opportunity to place in some other really cool mechanics or systems in the game, such as painting the miniatures. So this has some pretty neat potential for sure. I think it might get some backlash from fans of TCG and stuff like that going, well, you know, this is pretty similar, or, you know, you took the idea, but I think it's okay to get inspiration as long as you really make it your own. And so far, they have, I mean, with the miniature system and how that all comes into play. The fact that people can also paint the miniatures, there's some more stuff here. So definitely interested to see where this goes. And the models for the characters are ones I haven't seen before, and they look pretty good. It'd be nice if they maybe made some sounds or something. Help with the sort of, you know, ambiance of the environment, but other than that. Ah, hi. She wanted to get up close and personal. $122.10. And when it comes to collecting anything, especially though, like miniatures and stuff like that, oh, does it get expensive? You think about the paint and the paint sets, the brushes and everything else. You think about getting the actual miniatures themselves and any sort of little add-ons and all that. And you need like a full army, right? So just, it really racks up. Same thing with card games, though, and like trying to build out certain decks and stuff like that. Hello, hello. 118.80. 1 and 20. Thank you. So we're almost halfway through level 3. I don't know if this experience gain that we're experiencing is specifically for the demo, if it might be longer in the full release, or if this is kind of the speed of it, but so far it's fairly quick, but then again, we're also low level, so as soon as we get higher level, I would assume it would take longer. But it is, I think, a good speed, at least for the demo, if anything, because we're able to actually get some things unlocked and start, you know, having some variety for merchandise that we sell. All right, no one's jumping over at the painting table yet, so I don't think I really need to add one. It'd be nice to get the gaming table, though. I want to see what that looks like. That is shop level 5, though, so we have a little ways to go. If this is all stuff we can unlock in the demo, too, there's a fair bit of time you can spend in this game just trying to unlock everything. Hello, welcome on in. 147.40. Thank you, have a good one. 118.80. $115.50. Man, I feel like I'm in the wrong industry sometimes. Oh. Ah, nice. Okay, so you can right-click to take back some of the change you've given out. I'm gonna grab another one. The models also look pretty cool. Bleep. Okay, 146.30. Thank you. I will say I'm not like a big miniature collector or Funko Pop collector or like Neko toy collector or anything like that. There probably are a few I would grab. There are a few Funko Pops I do have that I've just really liked, whether it was because I really enjoyed the game that it's inspired by, or the film franchise, or whatever. So I do have a few that I just thought, oh, that looks neat and everything, and I can appreciate that, and I think it'd look cool on a shelf with some other stuff. So I do have some, but I'm not really a big collector of that. My thing is, or has become over the past several months, masks. Whenever I can. I love collecting masks. I've always appreciated them. Listen to it in a lot of different bands too that also wear masks, so it's you know, theatrical and fun, and I appreciate the art that goes into it. I also collect games, so I learned that's my thing. It was amazing when I started streaming on Twitch back in 2017. People would come in and tell me how many games they had in their game library, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so many games. Yeah, well, give it a couple years and all of a sudden. I still have so many games that I wanted to buy because I wanted to support the developer. I just personally have not had time to play myself. Ooh, a stall. All right, let's check that out. And, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, oh, I really need to play it. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm just happy that I could support the developer as well. It's not much, but it's something, right? Yeah, there are a few indie games I would love to play that I have on my my queue. Ah, okay, so you can place miniatures here, just like the card display table in TCG. Okay. Oh, no, there we go. Yeah, for my mask collection, I actually have a replica of the mask that Vessel from Sleep Token has, which is a band, if you're not familiar with Sleep Token. My brother is a huge fan of them, and I started listening to them after he had recommended them to me, like several times. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll check them out. Really loved it, so really appreciate that, and really loved the mask, so I got that. And I also have a classic mummy, like Universal mummy mask that I have that I just love. I love the details on it. Really good sculpt and everything to it. I'm not like I'm into horror games, but I'm not into like horror films, but I do appreciate like the classical monster films and stuff like that. Some of the classic like thriller films and all that of the time. Yeah, I have a Oni mask as well that's on my wall that has these huge horns and everything else. A few different things. And I have several more. I'm like, okay, eventually I will grab that. Eventually. I was like, do I need it? No, but I can appreciate the art of it, and I think having it in the space, just it makes you feel good. It's something that you can look at and go, that's really cool, really neat. Maybe inspire creativity in some way. And I've lived in enough places where it's just like, yep, white walls everywhere, not really going to do anything with it because who knows how long I'll be living here for. And it's like, you know what? If you have a place to live, make it your own if you have the chance. If you have the opportunity to, you might as well. so let's see. So if we place miniature, we have the fort defender, boom. And then we can set the price. Very nice. Oh, cool, and it even tells you when it's sold out. That's very clear. I like that. I like the visual for that. Okay, so we need more guardian, more demon, more undead. And then paint set, small paintbrush. 77. Thank you. Ooh, he bought the miniature. Nice. Boop, 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 boop. Drop that in the corner. Yeah, so I'm assuming this is going to be like our storage and stuff eventually once we unlock it. I wish we kind of just started with it. Honestly, I don't understand the direction where they're like, oh, you'll get storage eventually. And it's like, why not just start off with it? Like, eventually you will need it. It's going to be a thing that's going to come up and be very important. It's like, why wait for it just to be unlocked? Either you have the space or you don't, sort of thing anyway, but... You know what? It's fine, though. It's something you can live with and just end up just dumping boxes in a corner and call it a day. Yeah, I feel like for simulation games, not including storage is like in an action RPG sort of game, not including a dodge or a roll or some kind of button like that and having it be a skill that you unlock over time, which some games have done that. And it's like, again, why? Okay, so we can... Oh, we could pick up more than one. How many can we pick up, actually? Oh, wow. Okay, a fair amount. Cool. There we go. Okay, so demon pack, undead pack, guardian pack, just miniature pack in general. Demon is full. Okay. So, yeah, we'll leave the space open then for other miniatures. Let's go ahead, though, and we'll get more of the basic pack here. Because that does seem to sell well. All right, drop it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can't take individuals out of boxes. Okay, well. Unpack. Ooh, close to getting the standard bearer and the skeletal spearman. Cool. Once more. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I like seeing the little pieces. That's very cool. Ooh, shapeshifter druid. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Bloodthirsty ghouls all set. Rawr. And I like how it's on the little stand, too. The platform stand. I think that's really neat. Nice little touch. Damage +1. Let's see. Yep, there we go. And, hey, we have another fort defender. Perfect. Seems like they're all set at 55 for market price. All right. And the day. Hey, and we're in the positive. I'll take it. Yeah, I really want to see level 5, because at level 5... Let's see, at level 5, what do we get? I know there's something that unlocks. Let me look through a few of these, though. Yeah, so we'll get the dice set, we'll get the rule book as well that we can sell. And... oh, that's right, we'll get the gaming table. Awesome, awesome. Let's go. Start making money. Let's do this. Actually, you know what? Let's open up a demon pack. Ooh. Grab that. Pop the... ooh, hi, that was the inside of your head. Talking about horror games. Yeesh. Yeah, so we could put the rule books here and whatever the other thing is that we unlock as well there. Oh boy, wow, that is... yep, okay. Anywho. This is why I'm not a doctor. Hi there. How's it going? Oh, good. You bought one of the figurines. Nice. Give me that money. So I'm going to assume we get experience for each time someone purchases something, though I would be intrigued on if we also gain experience from like people using the painting tables and stuff like that. I'm going to try to keep an eye on the shop level up in the top right corner and see how much we make after this. Let's see, 5. Okay, so yeah, it jumps up a little bit there. I could see it. So maybe, what, 6 more purchases, 7 more purchases, and we should see shop level 5? Nice, he bought the last miniature. Yeah, just throw it on there, that's fine. Pinata style. Bag these for me, peasant. You like, well, I guess there is game music. I just turned it off. I was like, we need some music in here, but I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. The joys of copyright. I mean, they're important, don't get me wrong, but when you're trying to share game content, it makes it a little more difficult. Oh, we're getting so close. But yeah, I really want to see the gaming table and see someone use it if we can. Remember as a kid, I used to collect Pokemon, like Pokemon cards. I never played the game itself. I also was terrified because I know that some people play with the rule that if you lose, the winner gets like some of your cards or whatever. And I was like, I don't want that though. I don't want to lose a card. So I never played. Ooh, there we go. Rule box, game table, dice box. Okay, they don't seem to have a patience meter, but they might still end up leaving. Have to be careful of that. And game, so let's do that and that. Gimme. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Alright, drop. Yeah, we're gonna have to expand. So we have the room. 1,500. Oh, yeah, okay. 154, thank you. 125.40, thank you. Ooh, exact change. Love it. Quick and simple. There we go. Purchase. Oh, okay, so it opens up this way. Which means I gotta move all the shelves. If I can. There we go. Time to do the shelf shuffle. Everyone's favorite game. And I'm hoping that all the items will move with the shelf. Yes, okay. Because some games, you won't be able to move the shelf until it's clear, and other games will also just, like, box up the goods or whatever. And then you have to put them back up on the shelf. You never know what you're going to get, so... okay, is it because you're standing there, maybe? Is it because I was in the way? Maybe. Move... Yeah, so let's put that there. Okay, and then... Sorry, everyone. I'll be right with you, I promise. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice. $160.60. Just remember, folks, plastic is fantastic. Oh, cool. Yes, someone's playing. Okay, so they have the rule book out. I don't see them doing anything else, though. I don't see any miniatures. I don't see any... Yeah, okay. They have the playmat, though. I'm going to assume that maybe that'll come later. Like, they have to, you know, figure out the animations and what that looks like and the figures and stuff that they have. So, it's something, at least. They at least have the painting animation, too. Because this is a demo, and this is before release, so... All things to keep in mind. Alright, let's go ahead and get the rule book out and whatever else we have. Oh, the dice, that's right. So we need paint set and brush set. Yeah, so far the process of interacting with things and setting things up and everything has been fairly smooth. Honestly, pretty impressed. Let's get 2 more of those. So I wonder if we get extra money if they're going to play at the table. Because nothing's been established that that's the case. In TCG, we have different tournaments, so you can make money that way. Ah, cool. Okay. So someone will wait. They're eventually waiting, you know, for someone else to walk up and play with them. Oh, nice. Lights automatically pop on. That... Okay. Turning some of the ceiling tiles into to lighting. Okay. We'll go with that. If you don't really look hard at the dice, they kind of look like battery packets. When I first started putting them out, I'm like, what are these, batteries? What did I order? I'm like, oh no, these are the dice. That's right. Drop that. Okay, so we need more Guardian. Basically just about everything. Guardian, Demon, Undead. Ooh, but we don't have enough money yet. $251.90. Nice. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you like the game? Are you intrigued by it? Are you going to jump into the demo and try it for yourself? Would love to hear from you on that, so feel free to share that in the comments. But overall, I'm actually enjoying this. I think it would be cool to check it out on release and see how it plays, see what is open to us as a player. Because, yeah, I like the concept. I've been saying this for a while now that I always thought it'd be interesting to run like a game shop. And this really gives you that ability to do so. It gives you some really nice variety. So that's really cool. Okay, so not too bad. We need more of the basic miniatures, but other than that, we're doing okay. Definitely do need to save money, though, and we're almost to level 6. Does level 6 get us anything? I think it's 9 so far. 7 as well. Undead Army Book, Guardians Book, Demons Army Book. Okay. Yep, 9. And 10. Painting table level 2. All right, cool. Well, I think I'm going to call it for this episode, but thank you so very much for joining me here. And if you want to see more, let me know in the comments. Like the video as well. That'll give me the indication that you want to see more of this. And we can definitely play through more of the demo. But until then, take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you soon.